This is a quick little unboxing video of the Xprite controller. This is what it looks like. Has your voltage reading on the front there. I couldn't find much information about what the actual controller did as far as the single press or press and hold. So I've got a few lights set up, 1, 2, and 3. This one being a strobe with its own controller inside, this just being a light bar, and this just being a small daytime running light. After I go over the features, I'm going to go over what was in the box and the different things included with the controller itself. So how this controller works is one single press is going to give you constant power to the light or whatever application you have ran to it. It's just going to give constant power. Now if you press and hold, it'll go into a strobe mode, which flashes 7 times and then it pauses, flashes 7 times and pauses. Press it again, turns off. Whatever the last mode was, whatever you press that button again, it's going to turn that mode back on. So it was on strobe, we turned it off, turned it back on, it goes straight to strobe. Now that light does not have a controller in it. It is just a negative and positive. There is no microchip in it that makes it flash, so the controller is making those flashes happen. Press and hold, goes back to solid. The next light is a strobe light. So it does have a controller in it. Notice right now it's a 1, 2, 3 pause, 1, 2, 3 pause. That's the actual light controlling itself, and it just has direct power. That's what the first LED on the left here means. We're going to press and hold for 3 seconds and go into the strobe mode from the controller, which is 7 blinks and then a pause, 7 blinks then a pause. Doesn't change, it just continues to do that. Doesn't rotate through any different modes. Press it again, turns it off. We have our last light over here, little daytime white running light. We'll press it once, it'll just turn on, turn it off, turn it on. Press and hold, 3 seconds, comes on as a strobe. Same thing, 7 blinks and then a pause. This is one of the only controllers on the market that I have found that does this. All the others are either on or off, and most of them will tell you have to put a relay in to make it actually blink. There's no backlighting if there's no buttons turned on, so it's completely blacked out, although the voltage stays on. As soon as you turn it on, there's a blue backlit, and it tells you the mode that you're in between these two lights. Left one, constant, right one is the strobe. There's a little instruction booklet here, what all the different pins inside the harness here do. Here it does show green. So the memory function is what brings the light back on the same way it was turned off. The nice thing about this controller that others didn't offer is the amount of different and, in my opinion, usable labels. A lot of them have labels that didn't really fit my needs, although all these are pretty usable for the average person that's putting on accessory lighting or off-road lighting, things like that. Even has different size light bars. Also comes with some wires. This wire is your power line. It does come with a fuse inside. Heavy gauge wire, all heat shrunk ends. Some wire protector. There's a ground line here. This ground line is what goes to this unit here. I'm going to go ahead and remove some of this wire and these little test leads so you guys can see the back of the unit. So here you have the actual controller itself, your negative and positive mounts to this. It's all aluminum, very well made. This black covered wire here goes to your controller. There's a plug here, which was kind of difficult to get together at first. And then it has a Ethernet style cable that goes into the back of the unit. This is all aluminum also. Each line has a fuse. It tells you the max of each line. Some of them are 15. Some of them are 30. And there's your fuse block there. Every single one of them has its own fuse. There is a total of 8. Also included in the box, you get some, looks like stainless hardware, another piece of wire protector. Looks like waterproof, heat shrinkable connectors, some T connectors, inline fuse interrupter, so you can grab some power. Maybe a signal wire also can come from this. Zip ties. This bracket here is going to be what holds the actual controller itself. And then a few other things in the box. Got a pretty large aluminum plate. This aluminum plate is for the controller to mount to. All aluminum. You have one other aluminum plate here. This one's made out of steel. Excuse me, that's a steel plate. That also connects there. Different mounting options. Once again, this is a quick unboxing video of the Xprite controller. Wasn't able to find much information on how it actually worked, so I definitely wanted to give you guys a little review on it in case you guys were planning on spending some money on this. I did spend $299. I got the item off Amazon. So far, not installed, although I'm pretty happy with the quality, the build quality, what you get in the package. Seems like it's very well made. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more like it, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.